US, I'm gonna tell you this one time. Why are you still, have you still not investigated into Citra or anything he's doing in his garage? Matter of fact, scratch that. Why are the neighbors not doing this? I'm telling you. If you look, okay, look. I'm not gonna start this intro off by saying what's up, y'all. This is concerning me. Not to be like, you know, that type of guy to doing all animatronic fanatic type of stuff. No, this is real life. Let me go to this channel. Why in the God and God's green earth have y'all not looked into this William Afton dude? You're telling me that a 10-foot fast, bulletproof, waterproof, fireproof animatronic is still being made, and you somehow did not look into this, or maybe decided, hey, let's just think for the safety of our country, maybe we should look into this and this, that, and third. And you have to be joking me. This dude runs 32 feet, is 10 feet tall, and you have not, and have, you know what? I'm not gonna get into the intro. We're going to watch. Okay, so we're gonna start from the bottom of, well, not from the bottom, but we're going to start from the top and work our way up to him building Nosey. So this is the progress report. So we're going to look at it, and yeah, I'm deeply scared for this country, because if he continues, etc., please, for the love of Jesus Christ, for the love of everything that touches this earth, please cancel this project. That's all I ask for. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be reacting to the Nosey Project, aka Citra channel, TikTok, I mean. But it's basically a YouTube channel, because he's basically giving us brick by brick on how he's building this animatronic, or should I say demon of an animatronic. This just caught my attention. I was scrolling on TikTok. It is currently 10:49, and you somehow are telling me that I have just now started to look at this. You know what? Let's just get right into it. If you haven't already, please leave a big fat thumbs up. I'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel, and let's get right to it. Progress report number 1. Like, do you not see? Look at the feet. This has my feet. This is my feet that on this robot. But what in the world am I looking at? Like, it's like the. Let me show you something. Let me show you. It kind of looks like I see where he's going, because look, it kind of looks like Bond from the Walton Files. That's probably where it got Walton Files from. It kind of looks like him. Like with the arms and stuff, it kind of does, and the feet too. Kind of does look like him from the Walton Files. It's, in all general, no, still no. Don't keep making this, and we probably might be able stop making it, and we might be able to see 2026 if he finished it. This is 2025, dang near 2025, and I'm just now seeing an actual animatronic. Just look at he's doing this in his garage. I'd be thinking this is not real and this is just AI. No, this is real. Look at that. A full-on hand, like a big hand that could crush my head within one step. I'm scared for my life right now. There's 33 progress reports, and the comments are just funny, in my opinion. Progress report 87 escaped. Famous TikToker Citra found dead. Who bullied bro escaped. Yeah. Next video. Ring locks he's adding. Hold on. Wait. Okay, so I think this is now. I think because that hand is big. That hand is actually like, this is scaring me. A big hand. Like the fact that he's actually building this, like, I gotta give him props. He's doing this in his garage. Like, this takes a lot of time and effort, trials and error. He's actually building an animatronic. I can't, like, I have to be scared. Like, I don't want to make an enemy out of you. That is actually crazy. Like, that arm, and look, don't.
Hey guys.
The warning, minor blood.
Here's another progress.
So this is progress report number 3.
Report tonight. I just got finished installing these little piston screws on top of the wrists. Just a little visual detail, nothing not really functional, but they link up to the wrists really nicely, so it looks like it is, you know, supporting the piston mechanism. It's not really doing that, it's just mainly a little, like, your eyes to
Piston mechanism?
have something to look at. But
okay.
I've been seeing some of you guys' DMs and, like, comments, FNAF this, FNAF that, you know, Walton Files this, whatever, and yeah, like, you're totally right. The Walton Files and FNAF, really large influence on this project. And
large influence, a big influence, not a large.
That one of the first things I installed was these real life spring locks, like.
Hold on. Let me. I must be mistaken. Let me.
My childhood.
Let me just.
And as a little nod to that, one of the first things I installed was these real life spring locks, like gate locks.
I don't think you understand what spring locks are. And for those of you who are not a big FNAF fan or a humongous FNAF fan, or the people that are new to my channel, I hope you don't know. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Elijah Beckley. But spring locks are a big deal to dealing with. I'm sorry if you don't know what spring locks are. These are little things that turns animatronics from performance mode into suits. I'm gonna show a clip of what spring locks do. If you think that is bad enough, that is like, this is actual spring locks he is adding. This makes things a lot more difficult. If you can, like, if you can wear this suit, you have to be seriously cautious. He's going to spring lock himself. I'm sorry. I've never, in honesty, in my time, in my like 17 years, I've never seen an actual spring lock into action. I've never seen a real life spring lock. That is what a spring lock is. I am concerned.
4 legs, I think I have. It's 4 in the legs, 3 in the arms.
4 in the legs, 3 in the arm. God, dog.
But yeah, one of them went off on me.
Huh?
A few minutes ago. I had to super glue it.
That is a big wound. I'm sorry. That is a big wound. Just imagine that puncturing your skin. He just got cut by it. He had a little spring lock failure.
But real quick, but it's like a pretty sizable.
Like, that is a big cut. I'm concerned. Like, I'm actually worried.
You know, probably didn't need, but it still hurt a little bit.
It probably. I bet it does.
Be careful. These things get really loose when they get hot or wet.
Hot or wet.
Let's see if I can set them up. Yeah, all it takes is like a little bit of pressure.
Oh my God, that is intense. That little much of a pressure and you dead. Just think about that. That much pressure can set a spring lock off. That sounds intense. And that's a big spring attached to a giant pipe. That seems intense. I'm scared now. This is now starting to concern me more than anything.
Shoot out. So yeah, I'll probably unwind all these. Or just just let the tension out so I'm not at risk. I think I was like picking it up weird and put my hand there. I don't even know what I was doing. I was just trying to get it out of the vise. We won't be doing that anymore. I'll set them all off and then work with them unloaded. It's probably a smart thing to do. But yeah. Thanks for your awesome support, guys, and
stop giving him. Actually, no, keep giving him support because I don't want to be a bully to him because he's actually doing this. But y'all, please tell him to stop. If he continues making this could be a bigger threat than than even the U.S. Guard can handle. If it's fireproof, bulletproof, waterproof, what do you think can stop them? A nuke. A nuke can probably stop them. A grenade can. But if it's bulletproof, let's hope it's not. Let's hope it's not explosive proof, and that this thing can just blow up in the midair. Let's move on to project number 3. I mean, not project 4.
Hey guys, this is progress update number 4. 4. Right now I'm working on the legs of the suit that I'm building. Last night I pulled an all-nighter in the garage. Just
all-nighter? He's committed.
I'm definitely feeling it now. It's night times. This is hour 30 of working on this. So yeah, I should probably we're going to do this in a second. I'm going to walk you through what I did though, because
what you do?
I'm proud of it. I installed these 2 hydraulics here onto the toes and connected on the base of the ankle, which is welded to the foot, and that provides some hydraulic resistance for toe movement, which was needed because the toes would rattle when I would maneuver the foot and the leg, and it was kind of annoying. So I figured we'll just secure these with hydraulics, and then that'll give it a lot of position in the foot. And I installed them on both. That's 4/5 of hydraulics. I also replaced the hydraulics in the ankle and in the front of the leg. Just this one's now pushing backwards, and so it's pulling backwards, which provides a lot of resistance and force backwards, which will let it kind of crouch low like this when it's load bearing, and it'll be kind of springy when that
crouching. So you tell me this thing can sneak?
Which is what we want. That's as realistic as we can get. I also made these plates on the legs, just an extra detail, but I riveted this steel onto the leg. I think I'm going to add some more detail to the outer shell of the suit, just because it feels a little hollow right now, and fill it out, make it look a little bit better. Didn't do too much else with the hands. Installed those little piston screws last night. Right now I'm working on the knees, which are
knees.
These, I don't know what they're called, but there's this piece of metal that is really helpful for making joints. But it's going to go on top of this piece here, and then these those 2 outer sections of the bolt or of the nut will they rotate. They rotate, and that'll attach to the upper leg, which will go to the thigh, and into the rest of the body. So I got 2 sets of these, or 1 set of these, 1 set of 2. There it is. Right there, and I'll put that on both tonight, probably. And yeah, I'll try to get at least a few hours of sleep before I keep working with machinery and stuff. I really shouldn't be doing this too much, but yeah, thanks again for your support, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
So you're telling me this thing can crouch? So you're telling me that it can fit, and I somehow would not notice because this thing can crouch probably. You're telling me this thing can be sneaky, and I wouldn't know? If I was recording a video and this joint was somehow behind my back as we speak, I would be a goner. I mean, of course, it would probably be heavy feet, but because of my feet. But still, when are we going to start understanding that this thing is that this can crouch? It would be behind me and I wouldn't notice. That's how scary this could be. I'm gonna skip like a couple of these progresses because it's probably gonna be boring, him building it and stuff. So.
Hey guys, this is progress report number 5, and thank you so much for your support so far. This has been a really exciting project for me, and last
big project
took off a lot quicker than I thought it would. Just want to thank you guys for all your comments and all your support, really. And in this video, I'm just going to go over some stuff that I've been working on today and last night, and also like answer some commonly asked questions that I've been seeing in the comments. But yeah, first I'll just give you the quick rundown of what I did. Yesterday I started making the knees and they are mounted on these two pieces of metal right onto the main pipe for the lower leg, and the knee will be mounted, well, the knee cap rather will be up here, and I'm going to reinforce between these two rods similar connecting wraps, so it kind of flows better, because right now this looks empty. But I also installed these two rods or flats on either side that will have a hole in them already, and that's where the thigh will mount onto. So the thigh is going to mount here, and then continue upward into the thigh, as well as on the knee joint. And I cut some this afternoon. I cut some PVC material, PVC lumber, into these shapes here, which will get mounted right onto the bolt there and act as like an interior skeleton.
Interior
this is
skeleton.
really white right now, but it'll turn like a yellow in time, which I think will match the vibe a little bit more. They're like a really stark white. I also installed these, I don't know if you can see in the video, but there's these rods that go down the legs that kind of wrap around the middle of the pipe. They're really impractical and kind of a waste of time, but I think it makes the insides look a little bit cooler, having just some more stuff going on.
It don't make it cooler. Make it less cool. In fact, make it not. Don't make it. Stop.
Inside,
Stop making it.
it's better than having nothing going on. I did it on there too. Same thing, you know, the same knees on both. All the pistons are still there. Piston in the hand. Piston in the hand. Also installed those pipes on the inside around the larger pipe as well. That about does it for the progress report. And yeah, I've just been seeing in the comments, I'm like, oh, is this going to be a spring body suit, or is it a robot, or a statue, or a snark piece, or what is it? And the best answer I can give you for that is it's just a combination of all those things. Like I'm taking aspects from FNAF,
The Walton file.
mostly through just the spring locks that I'm installing. And yeah, there are spring locks, those of you asking. They're going to be all over the place. I have some already installed there. You can see them.
It takes a tiny bit of pressure. You understand? It takes a tiny bit of pressure to screw a spring lock up. That's how scary I want to wear this suit. You can use this as a torture suit, for all I care. That's the craziest part. You can use this suit as a torturing suit, and still, that would be horrifying.
I myself a few times with it. One of them, I took a video right after and showed you guys that. I also have these on standby. These are new and they're all also coiled, so we're not going to mess with them. But yeah, those are mean, and they're going to go all throughout the torso and the inside of the torso, as well as within the
torso.
the parts of like the unoccupied areas, the arms and legs. No, there's not going to be motors in this thing. It's going to be completely piston operated. I've kind of started that process now, just where I think they need to go. There's going to be a lot more pistons because this thing is going to be a lot more heavy. And these little door pistons are not going to hold up the weight. The weight and balance of this thing, I calculated out to 950. It was like 950 something pounds.
950
just given the
pounds.
materials I bought and I plan on using.
How would it be fast though? So that's the one thing I'm curious about. If it's 950 pounds, it's got to be slow. It's way like those pistons can't be that sturdy enough to make it so easy for it to just be. It can't be that easy to just like. It has to be weak. The pistons have to be a little weaker. I'm just saying, because if those pistons are like sterling heavy and it can't be quiet then. Because it said it was going to be silent. Because if it's called nosey, it's got to be silent.
Hey guys.
We're going to skip a couple of these parts because, I want to. And you probably want to too.
Hi guys, this is progress report number 8. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on what was accomplished today. We had a pretty,
Just 30
we
projects.
did a lot there. But these pistons here, these rods are 250 pound pistons. We installed them into the legs. So now there is a lot of force and spring energy in the legs that wasn't there before.
Spring energy.
And those were kind of a mess to put on, but finally I was able to get it. I'll give you a little demo on how strong they are. This is about a 75-pound leg, and this piston single-handedly throws it around. It's really cool. So the legs compress the same way they've been compressing. That piston does not make it any easier, but when I let go of this, it will kind of launch itself backwards. So I'm not going to let go quite yet. You can see the toe movement. It's really good too. There's a pretty great range of motion in the feet.
This is actually impressive. I gotta give him like.
Let go. It will shove itself backwards. So like that. Which is wild because that's a lot of force for just a tiny little rubber. But yeah, just like that. I don't want to do it too much because it's kind of aggressive on the joints, and it's not super good to let the piston fly back. Spring locks are installed inside the knee. That happened 2 nights ago.
Oh my God, they have hooks. Okay. Them get set off. Them is gonna go in, and you won't have a good time. They're going to hook into any piece of bone, skin, anything, and you be screwed. You wouldn't, man. Now I'm scared. Now this is actually scaring me. This actually scares me. Copyright, can't do it. Okay, so let's look. Let's see. Bro, what? Okay, let's see. Reference images for my current. Reference drawings for my Walton Files inspired animatronic. Okay. 4, 5, 4, 3, 3, 4, 6, 6.6 feet. That is actually disturbing. So he's actually gonna probably buy a mask for it. That might look like the Walton Files for real. In my opinion. It probably would. Just look at it. Big, like, got spring locks and everything. That's gonna be like, he better not release this. If he releases this into the wild, yeah, we through. Just go ahead and nuke the place. Just nuke the build. Just nuke everything. Don't even nuke everything. Just forget it. Just let it happen. We're gonna move to project number 16.
This is progress report number 16. Thank you all for watching and for joining this project process with me.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Since my last update, I have finally found a way to install the knee springs.
The knee springs.
There's plenty of ways to just secure them at the upper and lower right.
Wow. That is actually neat.
A nut and washer and a bolt. Just 8 sets of those currently. And those support knee rotation and isolate the movement towards the middle of the knee instead of the sides. So if we collapse the knee, okay, they kind of hold that position too.
So you can sit.
But it just keeps that tension away from whatever joint you're rotating closest to, and just distributes it.
The start of this thing is like friendly. That's all I need to know. If it's friendly, then we might be good.
Looks for now.
That sounds intense, dude.
Well,
It's gonna be tall.
Fatigue. I've noticed some people saying I sound fatigued in my videos, and I appreciate
That's just the knees and like the thighs and the legs. Just imagine the torso, the body, the chest, the arms, and then the head. That's about as tall as the shells in the back of this thing.
Surgery ends it's difficult to put welding helmet or any sort of headgear on at the moment, so I'm limited to what I'm able to do with the projects. But right now we can work on the cosmetic and just detail stuff that doesn't require.
Cosmetic. You're worried about cosmetic than humanity. The faith of humanity is in your hands, so please do what you will with it. Don't do anything crazy. That's all I ask. But there's more.
Hello everyone, this is progress report number 22. As you can see, I've put nosey into the fully upright position, or standing position. I'll be measuring the legs on camera.
Okay, so did it grow bigger? Am I tripping?
But first, quickly, I'd like to show you the progress that I've made on the new Mark II feet.
Mark II feet.
Replacing the current Mark I. These are spring lock and hollow, yet they are almost twice as heavy. Where these weigh in at 10 pounds, this weighs in at 19. So, these are what the toes look like and function like when the spring locks are operated. There is no give or rotation in the toe joint when the spring locks are activated. When they are unactivated or wound, the toe can rotate freely, but when you activate them, the spring locks will launch into these are half-inch diameter stainless tubes. I'm gonna do that for you carefully here.
Boy, that joint scared me. I thought that joint got some. Whoa.
Just like that. And then you have a full, fully stable locked foot. Right now though, so I want to show you how it works here. From the back, 'cause I feel like that you don't really have that point of reference in a lot of the other videos. But I will also give you a number. One hand thing, one hand on the measure. Let's do this. Stay with me. So nosey standing is coming in at around almost exactly 410.
Exactly 410.
Leg height, and your thighs will be a couple inches taller. There. But that is just for all the helpful to think about. This is kind of where he comes.
That's 410. It's dang near at 5 feet. Just make it if he adds the thighs, that's probably 5 foot something. The torso's probably gonna be 6, probably gonna be like 8, probably like 8 foot with that. Head's probably gonna be 10 foot. There's probably 10 foot he has around. He has 10 foot, probably. That's not my idea of how much he has, but it's probability. Probability could be. Probability says he probably has. What in the world? This dude is speaking Russian. Okay. Time to go back. I don't speak Russian, so we're just going to go to number 28.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to progress report number 20.
Okay, so he just started building
I have been
the
working on
thighs.
nosey all day today, and I hope some of you may be able to identify the changes to the build without me saying them outright. But right now I'll tell you what they are outright. They're this, those, that. I've replaced these. Like we actually talked about a lot of things this afternoon. I'm going to run through though.
So he's made the torso. He's basically making the torso.
What exactly happened and how they work. I'm going to start with the first additions today. Actually, we installed this base plate here, which has a little extender here. It's 2 pieces of metal stacked. Welded it directly on here, and then installed 2 sets of spring locks onto
2 sets of spring locks
box, or I guess rather onto the legs themselves going into the pelvic box. So we can pull these out and get this to work. There we go. One.
Like he's tight. He's pulling them hard.
All right. So now the pelvis or the base of the spine will be able to rotate independently while the legs remain fixed, and we can set these, not deploy, but set, and then drop them into the, there we go, into the pelvis, locking the legs in place, maximizing stability in a standing position.
Maximizes
Additionally,
stability.
see if I can get underneath you. There we go.
Screw stability.
Those are the spring locks deployed, and up there are four 5/16 bolts that are bolted up through a new
5/16
addition
bolts.
plate on the pelvic box.
This is interesting. I wouldn't be scared. I would be scared of it, but like, it's like interesting that he's actually building this in his garage. Like, this is not a workshop he's in. He's in his own garage. That lets you know that things are possible nowadays in 2025, or was it possible in 2025?
Ooh.
But now I'm concerned. What is it? What is he doing currently in 2026? He probably ain't. I hope he's not dead. If he's dead, then
This grounding,
yeah, we through.
threaded piece of hardware, grounding this hardware to the plate, which is welded on. Spine is bolted on. This is twisted on, and this is welded on top. These brackets here that come down onto the box as well are additional support for Nosey's pelvis. This thing is incredibly solid. I was doing some stress tests this afternoon, and really no amount of hammer swinging, you know, just messing with, pulling on, anything was really able to make Nosey move, let alone break. So
you're telling me a swing of a sledgehammer cannot make this thing break? You're telling me a lawnmower cannot make this thing break? You're telling me a cinder block cannot make this thing break? If a hammer can't break it, so can an axe break it? William Afton did it. He somehow got away with it. What about this? Citra, you gonna make axe proof? I give this man an idea. God.
we're looking very good for durability and longevity here. Additionally, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the left leg, actually the rings going around were slightly higher. They were pitched at a steeper angle than the right leg was, and it kind of it was a little bit annoying looking at, just the inconsistency of it. So we broke off the welds after a long time of a lot of hammering, a lot of pulling. We broke these welds off, readjusted.
That's crazy, man. Like, this is actually starting to scare me. It's not scaring me. Not to a certain extent, it ain't scaring me, but.
Hello, everybody. This is progress report number 29. If you hear this, notice you can hear you.
I'm sorry, what?
Hello, everybody. This is progress report number 29. If you can hear this, notice you can hear you. Today, I have begun.
I'm sorry. Nosey can hear me. This is not. You're telling me this thing has echolocation, and this man can sense me. A word that I'm saying right now. You telling me this man can hear me? Jesus Christ! He is building a force to be reckoned, a monster at that. I'm not even gonna say force to be reckoned. A monster. Let's go to his latest. Hopefully he did not. You feel me? Okay, so let's look and see what he has done to it all of a sudden. This, I think he stopped right here. So now we're currently at the bottom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to progress report number 31. As you can see, Nosey and I are in a new location today.
Thank God.
This is our new permanent studio workshop. This
Studio
is where
workshop.
Nosey will be located. I do believe that Nosey and
It's bending. That's what's scaring me. That thing is actually it's bending. Thank God the nose has been moved, but I'm scared that it's now officially in a studio.
But only time will tell, really. But with that said, I would love to show you the progress that I have made towards the completion of this project, as well as a kind of a casual tour of the new space, just so you have a kind of an understanding of what's going on here.
That's crazy, man. I'm looking at a rabbit.
Bicep, which you can imagine will fold down, have the rotation from here and here, as well as a drop down 90 degree point rotation.
That's crazy. You know what? As much as I'm scared of it, I am actually starting to root for it a little bit. I'm actually surprised that he's finishing this. He's almost done with it. I'm almost in shock that he's almost done with it. Nosey's art killer what function test? Is this a thermal camera? This is a thermal camera. Am I tripping? Is this a thermal camera? So you're telling me this thing can sense me, pretty much. Did I just screw up? Oh yeah, I went too far. I went down too far. You telling me this thing has thermal vision, meaning he can see me through. He can detect heat. So there's no point of hiding or running, because if I hide, that's heat. This is actually scary. He can sense heat. This thing can sense heat.
Welcome to Progress Report. As you can see, I've been working on Nosey for a while, since my last video, making some progress on the elbow joints and upper arms. This is the result of that work. I'm very happy with it, and satisfied with the proportions and
I know you're satisfied.
the joints.
That thing is probably tall.
Going to rest in the near future, so I couldn't be happier with the progress that we've made since report number 34.
Something has delivered to me late. I'm keeping its box. 2025 1260. I'm sorry. What's in the box? Okay, so this was the last video he posted, as far as I know. I know I skipped a couple of these videos because I'm not that much into welding stuff, but this was his last video, and it's like, and it sounds scary. I don't know what he shipped. I don't know what he's done, but it looks tall. I'm keeping it in its box. Something has delivered to me. Okay. So what you're telling me is that this man is currently still building, and he's probably gonna take it until 2026. Great. So, citizens of the United States, we are in grave danger, because this is a risk that I am scared to take. What in the world is all of this electronic things that he have? Yeah, this man is probably gonna do some stuff. Well, no, that's probably a bench press or something. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe he's building a workplace. Maybe he's moved on. I'm not into positive. But yeah, if you want to check out all of his videos, there's the TikTok is. I'm gonna leave a link I'm gonna leave his TikTok in the description down below in case you want to watch some more of it. But yeah, that's Citra, ladies and gentlemen. I'm definitely probably gonna see his full recovery in my nightmares, but who cares? But that has been as has been the end of this video. If you do enjoy this video, please leave a big fat thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe, brand new to the channel. We reached 141 subscribers. That is a big milestone. I want to reach 150 by the end of this month. I think we can do it. We reached 150. We reached 100 last year. Let's do it this year. Let's get a more 100. Let's get 500 by the end of this year. Let's get 600 actually. Matter of fact, let me stop pushing narratives that I'm going to do a lot. So, yeah, that has been the end of the video. Like I said before, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If that subscribe button is red, you're not subscribed. What are you doing? A 17-year-old that's producing content like this and watching content like this might be the last thing you do, because if this thing is really done building, if Nosey is done, we might be through. So you might as well just hit subscribe. It's free, and you can always change your mind. And then, anyways, that I've been Lunch Baker. You have been the amazing people, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out. Oh, and by the way, Happy New Year's, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.